Hey everybody, it's Hawk. Now I'm going to do something I hoped I'd never have to do. Make a correctional video. As a couple of very helpful people pointed out in my last video, and actually before I get into that, I want to say thank you to Shad for sticking me in his community tab. You have literally quadrupled my subscribers. It's not actually as impressive as it sounds. I had 4, now I have 18. But thank you anyway, Shad. That was awesome. You gave me a lot of views, and a lot of people showed up, so thank you all that. Thank you for all the nice comments, everybody. Even those of you who said, dude, that was kind of dumb. Though I guess nobody actually directly said that. They were like, more of, dude, you screwed up on this. Again, you know, I probably deserve those couple of dislikes you guys tossed at me. That's why I'm making this. So, to get to the first one, I probably shouldn't have used a 22. Yep, I agree with that. The 22 is not the best thing because it doesn't really have any recoil. It's not a great gun to be using for this sort of thing. The problem is I don't have another gun. My dad has a 40 cal, but the problem is it's a semi-auto and I have no way to attach a knife to it. So, I had to use my 22. Now, I do plan on coming back to this at some point after I get my concealed carry, and I'll have my pistol for that one, as I plan on getting a Model 10, which is a .38 revolver. So, once that happens, I'll have that, which will be nice. So I'll come back and do this again with a gun that actually has some kick to it and see what quite happens. Now the second complaint, and the one that made me facepalm the hardest, was the fact that when someone mentioned that the knife does not screw with the aim of the gun, it screws with your aiming point. This is completely, utterly, 100% correct. Alright? I have a plastic gun today. I don't need an actual gun. When you stick something under this, it doesn't actually screw with the gun. Because if I were to put this in a lead sled, which is a large weighted sled that you use to sight in guns, it would fire the same regardless. You'd adjust it for the knife, kicking it up a little bit, and then bang, it would shoot exactly straight. What adding the knife, or frankly anything under here, flashlight, a laser sight, anything, it screws with my ability to aim the gun. I wasn't clear on that. That's, again, why I'm making this video now, to address this and clarify that. When I basically go back to the video, anytime I say it screws with the accuracy, say it screws with your, just imagine I'm saying it screws with your accuracy, and then everything else is pretty much correct. Because sticking a knife on the bottom of this will kind of mess with it. Someone mentioned it should act like a compensator, which is a weight you can put at the bottom of your gun to handle recoil. The problem with that is that, A, the knife doesn't actually weigh all that much, though I'm not entirely certain how much a compensator for a pistol would weigh. And secondly, 22s, again, don't really have recoil. So the compensator just weighs more, and it's making your barrel dip. However, if you were to attach a knife to a gun, entirely normal gun, it would just take practice. That's literally it. It would just take practice in order for you to get used to firing it in that way, just like any other weapon. So I was a little misleading on that one. What it should be more accurately is, this is what happens when you shoot a knife gun that you're not used to. Meaning, here's a knife gun and here's a normal gun. There it goes. I guess we could say it's a little harder to shoot a knife gun, because you have to adjust for something you're not used to, which makes perfect sense. But it's not all, I guess, gloom and doom. I don't like gloomy about it, it's valid. Because there was a bunch of really good comments that showed up. Some other fun ones. Somebody, stick here, represent this again. When you stick a gun, when you stick a sword like this, I love this one. So if you're seeing on this one, it's not actually in line. But if it was in line, it's now blocking my ability to aim. Now, got a splinter, sorry about that. Now since it's blocking my ability to aim here when it's like this, you could technically use the sword to aim. The problem is, I can't bury the sights now. So now I'm not sure if I'm straight, up or down. So that's a problem. Another problem someone pointed out, and it's another one that made me facepalm, because I should have realized this, because I mentioned Cervantes. So any of you who play Soul Calibur know Cervantes. He has a flintlock inside of his sword, and he dual wields. What he does is, he only does unblockable attacks, is he winds up, and then he shoots you. Now, notice the motor I just did. He has a sword sticking off the top of his gun. Yeah. Gonna stab yourself in the face one of these days with that. So, like we needed more evidence sticking a sword on top of a gun is a bad plan. Now my grip comments got a bit of a mixed match there, because some people apparently like pistol grip swords. This would be like Count Dooku's lightsaber. I guess I can see the appeal. If you're going for a primarily thrusting weapon, I can kind of see the appeal to this. I just don't think it would work so well if you stuck a kind of. It's really front heavy, but hey, I guess it works on some level. But I'd go with more of a straight handle with this stuck to it, personally speaking. But yeah, there's my clarifications for the most part. Thank you all for, again, showing up and for all the wonderful comments and all of that. Just, it was great. There's nothing quite like turning on your account after a couple of days and suddenly realizing your video has 1,800 views, which blows every single video you've ever made out of the water. So thank you all for that. As a final note, I do plan on probably thinking a little more, because I guess the biggest problem with this video, the last video, was I kind of rushed it. I was just kind of so raring to go to get it out that I probably should have sat and thought a little bit. Probably watched it one or two more times and sat there and really thought, but, you know, live and learn, right, guys? So thank you for being forgiving, and great, so peace out, everybody. Oh, one final thing. Shad, if you're watching, I have decided to be a bit of a cheeky git. You probably know what's about to happen here. I can mostly get it up. It's momentum based. Gotta swing it up there, but I wouldn't recommend it. See you guys.